Matthew chapter 7. The Lord is always here waiting for you. The Gospel of Matthew clearly shows the influence of its writer's background and his effort to reach a specific audience. Matthew was one of Jesus' 12 disciples, a Jewish man, and a former tax collector. This profession would have required literacy, and Matthew may have transcribed some of Jesus' words as they were spoken. This book is filled with references to the Old Testament, demonstrating to Israel that Jesus is the promised one. Matthew also includes many references to coins, likely due to his former profession. Matthew records extensive accounts of Jesus' teaching, more than the other three Gospels. Matthew chapter 7 message. Jesus began the Sermon on the Mount in chapter 5, discussing the Beatitudes and the idea that inner thoughts are very much part of sin and righteousness. Chapter 6 denounced hypocrisy, modeled prayer, and opposed anxiety. Chapter 7 discusses the proper manner of judgment, including how to gauge the teachings of others. Jesus also warns against spiritual self-deception. He concludes with an analogy about foundations and storms. The crowd's amazement at Christ's teachings leads into the miracles and encounters of chapters 8 and 9. Matthew chapter 7 promise. Jesus promises radical attentiveness from God to the prayers of his children. Every one of God's children who asks will receive. Those who seek from God will find. To those who knock, God will open the door. Matthew chapter 7 warning. In the King James Version of the Bible the text reads, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves." Matthew chapter 7 application. We are reminded, "Judge not, that you be not judged. For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you." And quote.